Hi, I'm Andrea, and this is yoga. This is a strong, energetic flow to create lots of heated energy in your body. Please take at your own pace, listen to your body, and take breaks as needed. So just like in class, we're going to start facing your right wall. Your front leg is the one closest to me. The back one is the one closest to your back wall. So just remember that through class so we don't get confused. Now let's go ahead and just spread the knees wide, sit hips to heels. Rest your palms open on your thighs. If this doesn't feel good, just go ahead and sit off of your heels. Close your eyes and take a moment to find the stillness behind the noise. So that stillness is always there. That space where there's peace, contentment, and aliveness. So feel the peace, contentment, and aliveness behind the noise. Is always there. Peace, contentment, and aliveness. Let's connect to the internal life, the internal essence as we move through our yoga practice. Breathing in, opening your eyes, reaching your hands up to the sky. As you exhale, reach your hands forward towards the top of the mats, coming into an extended child's pose to begin. Settle your hips to your heels, dip your chest towards the mat, and take a full breath in through your belly. Exhaling with a slight restriction in the back of the throat. Connecting to your Ujjayi breath. Again, breathing in, pushing your belly out. Exhaling with a sigh, letting go of anything that you don't need. Once more, a slow inhale and a full exhale. Let's bring the beautiful gift of movement to our bodies. Coming up onto all fours. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Pull your belly to your spine and find a beautiful cat stretch, releasing any tension from the vertebrae, tucking your chin, tucking your pelvis. Tilting your tailbone towards the sky, let your belly drop, eye gaze forward and up, and feel that stretching out your abdominals. Do that again, so a big exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin, releasing tension in the spine. Inhaling, slow and gentle arch, lifting the tailbone. Once again, exhale, rounding, releasing any tension. Inhale with a gentle arch, lifting the tailbone. All right, let's flow. So find a flat back position, tuck the toes, pull navel to spine, lift your hips high and find your first downward facing dog. Just pedal it out to beginning to release any tension down the back of the legs and all the way up to the hip joint. Breathing with the movement, spreading your fingers wide, supporting the shoulders, tilting your tailbone up, and then feeling the stretch right down the back of the legs. Holding here in your downward facing dog, tilting the tailbone up. Allow the shoulder blades to come together. We come into a high plank, so tuck the chin, roll through the spine and come into a high plank. First round, cut to the knees and lower halfway, chaturanga, elbows hug the body, exhaling to lower. Come all the way to the tummy, lift halfway, baby cobra, lengthening through back of the neck, tuck the elbows in. Exhale, pushing to knees, tucking toes, lifting hips high, downward facing dog. So that is your easier vinyasa flow. Take that option anytime you like. Or inhale as you roll through spine, coming back into your high plank. Chaturanga, toes or knees, exhaling as you lower. Inhale, pushing the floor away, baby cobra, or full upward facing dog, pushing through tops of feet. Exhale, lifting hips high, downward facing dog. Your front leg, the leg closest to me, lifts for a three-legged dog, bent knee toward the opposite shoulder. Push the bottom heel down, lift the knee high and feel the opening in the hip. Inhale fully. Exhaling, bringing your knee to your nose, round your spine, tiger pose. Inhale, three-legged dog, lifting the knee up, push the bottom heel down. Exhaling, knee to nose, rounding the spine. Once again, three-legged dog, pushing the knee up, opening the hip. Exhaling, tiger pose, looking forward as you step foot in between the hands. Feel free to help it if it didn't get there.
Holding here in your yoga lunge, fingertips to the floor. And let's roll forward and back on that back toe, mobilizing the hip, lengthening spine. Feeling the stretch right down the back, hip, and hip flexor. We're coming into a high yoga lunge. Feel free to bring hand to thigh if you need help as you rise into your high yoga lunge. Lower your hips and begin to C-shape your spine backwards just slightly. Breathing in. Breathing out, coming to your crescent lunge as you begin to straighten your back leg. So just start to push your back heel towards the back of the mat and feel how that begins to deepen the stretch in that back leg. Take a full inhale and a deep exhale. Once again, inhale. Exhale, palms meet at the top. Plant your back heel, warrior one. Bend the front knee, make sure the knee points straight ahead, lining up to second and third toe. Your hips square to the wall in front of you and sink into your hips. Take a full inhale. A deep exhale. Once more, inhale. As you exhale, warrior two, away from me, face your back wall. Point your toe towards the back wall and dip your shoulders down. Take a slow in-breath and a long out-breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up, back to your warrior one, so that back heel's back down in 45 degrees. Palms meet at the top and sink the hips down. Full long in-breath. Exhale as you sweep the arms wide, framing that front foot. The back heel lifts up, opening the chest. Land the back knee softly, uncurl the toe, chest into arms, reach to the sky, crescent moon. Sink low into hips and take a few deep energizing breaths in through the belly. Exhale, let go of tension. Inhale, find some length, lifting bottom rib from hip. Exhale, lower your hip towards the mat. Once more, inhale. As you exhale, sweep the arms wide, framing front foot. Lift the back knee up, eye gaze down. And as you exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Hold here for a moment and just feel that nice deep stretch as you push the heels down, tilt the tailbone up. We're going to go for one vinyasa flow, or feel free to have a child's pose break. Inhale, roll through spine, come into your high plank posture. Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows hugging the body, exhaling as you lower. Inhale to spinal extension, push the floor away, active glute and thighs. Exhaling, hips high and heels down, downward facing dog. Now it's your back leg, so the leg furthest from me lifts, three-legged dog. Bend knee, toe to opposite shoulder, push the bottom heel down. Feel the stretch down the back of that bottom leg. Inhale. Exhale to your tiger pose, round the spine, shoulders over wrist, look towards your knee. Inhale, three-legged dog, feel the energy in your body. Exhaling, knee to nose, rounding spine, feel your core engage. Once more, three-legged dog, push bottom heel down, open hip posture, square shoulders. Exhaling, tiger pose, round spine, look forward, step foot between hands. Again, help it if it didn't get there. Back heel stays up, let the hips drop down, and just roll forward and back on that back toe. Inhale. Exhale, just letting go of something you don't need. Feel the energy in your body. Beautiful, one more deep breath here. And exhale. We're coming into a high yoga lunge. So shift your weight evenly through the feet as you lift chest and arms, and then sink low into the hips. Find your crescent lunge as you begin to straighten that back leg, pushing the back heel towards the back of the mat, and then maybe lean back slightly. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale for the beautiful stretch in that front hip. Exhale, lower your hips. Once more, inhale. And exhale. The palms meet at the top. Plant your back heel and find your warrior one. So again, front knee points straight ahead to second and third toe. Square your chest and your pelvis to the wall in front of you, and then lower your hips towards the earth. Push down through the heel of the back foot. Feel energy in the mound of the big toe of the front foot, and then sink hips lower. Lift the bottom rib from the hip as you reach hands to sky, but relax the shoulders from the ears. Then just clear the mind. Breathing in deeply. Breathing out, opening to knee, warrior two. So now left toe to knee, right toe to your right wall. Sink hips down, shoulder blades down and back. Push down on the air and ignite your back muscles. Breathe in through your belly. Breathe out your hip bones. Sink lower. One more full breath in. Exhale, you sweep the arms back up to the sky, back into your warrior one. Turn your whole body to face your right wall, and then sink deep into that front knee. Squeeze energy all the way up to your left glute. Breathe in and breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, sweeping the arms wide, framing front foot, the back heel lifts, open chest. Inhale, stay. Exhale to land the back knee softly, uncurl toe. Lift chest and arms up, finding your crescent moon. Just enjoy this beautiful stretch in the hip. Breathing in deeply. And breathing out fully. Once more, slow inhale. And a long exhale. Bring your hands down, framing front foot, but this time you're going to rotate to knee for a wide leg forward fold or Prasarita pose. So both toes to knee, make sure your heels line up, and then allow your crown to come down towards the earth. Maybe on your forearms if that feels good, and feel the energy and heat in your body. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, slow in breath. Long out breath. Very slowly, you're going to rise up, but bring your feet a little bit closer. Lift your chest and your arms coming into your goddess pose. So settle your hips nice and low. Relax the shoulders down. Reach fingertips to sky with energy. And exhale right into the hips. Lots of energy in this pose. Embrace it. Embrace the heat, the life, the energy, and the stillness within. Breathe in, hands come to heart space. Exhale, twisted goddess, open to your right wall, left arm comes down, open chest, sink low into hips, inhale. Exhale, back into your goddess facing meal, embrace the heat and energy. Exhale, twisted goddess, right arm down, reaching, opening, and sinking in. Inhale. Exhale, back to goddess. Inhale, rise star pose, beautiful relief. We're coming into floating half moon. Right toe to right wall, left toe to me, arms open wide. Shift all of your energy and weight into your right leg, left toe barely to the floor. When you're ready, the left leg is going to float up. And dip your right hand down towards the floor. Just do what you can. Steady your eyes. Be in this moment. One more breath. We tap down softly, spread the legs wide, and back into your warrior two. Make sure knee is right over the ankle. Shoulders drop down, push down energy all throughout the outer edge of that left thigh to the outer edge of the left foot. And then sink a little lower. Inhale, rise, fingertips meet at the top. Exhale, warrior two. Embrace life, heat, and energy. Inhale, rise, let the breath fill your whole body. Exhale, letting go of what you don't need in your body. Once more, inhale, life, heat, and energy. Exhale, sink in to this beautiful moment. Inhale, rise, star pose, other side. So left toe to left wall. Bring that back foot in just a bit. Arms open, floating half moon this side. Bend your left knee. Shift weight forward. When you're ready, that back leg just floats off. So trusting standing leg. Begin to reach your left hand towards the floor. Open chest to knee. Energy right down to your right big toe. Breathe. And be. One more breath. Tap down softly, floating back up into warrior two. Remember, knee aligns over ankle, shoulders relax from the ears, square your shoulders right over your hips, and then exhale into your hips. Breathe in deeply.
Breathe out, find some more heat. A little lower if you can. Pushing down through outer edge of the right foot. You feel how that climbs energy up to your right glute. Inhale, extend the legs and the arms to the sky. Exhale, back down. Embrace more heat and energy. Inhale, rise. Feel life in your whole body. Exhale, feel strength in this beautiful present moment. Inhale. Exhale, just surrender to the moment. Once again, full breath to lift you. Long breath out sinks you in, holding here. Sink low in the hips. Breathing in. Breathing out and rise. Both hands reach to the sky. We find our side angle posture. Right toe to right wall, left toe to knee. Side angle posture, you're reaching chest over thigh. For easier option, we're going to bring forearm to the thigh, or both arms are reaching. Roll the top shoulder back. Feel the heat and the life. Take a full in breath. A long out breath. Inhale, rise. Pivot on the heels, change sides. Side angle posture, other side. Remember, your easier option is forearm to thigh, but try to rotate your top shoulder back and then sink into hips. Connect to this beautiful present moment. Embrace it. Inhale. Exhale. Let's flow. Breathe. Rise. Toes to knee. Exhale. Side angle posture. Make sure you're pivoting. And right toe to your right wall. Inhale. Rise. Exhale. Sink into hips. Inhale. Rise. Creating lots of heat and energy. Right toe away and come down. Inhale. Rise. Exhale, other side, hold. Inhale, rise, and reach the arms wide and behind you. Bring the legs a little bit closer. Wide leg forward fold with clasped hands. So we bend the knees. Prostrate pose, dip your chest down. Knuckles towards the sky. Feel that beautiful release. And you push your knuckles up slightly. Feel that release in neck and shoulders. Take one more slow breath in. A long breath out. Release the hands to the floor. And we're going to come into a side lunge. So right toe goes out of the 45 as you walk your hands over to your right toe. And you can just stay here, right? It's a nice side lunge. We're going into full surfer's lunge where the left toe goes up to the sky, right toe 45. Right elbow pushes your right knee out slightly. You want to try to keep your right heel down in surfer's lunge. If it's popping up, that's okay, just eventually. Now we can stay here, or opening up left arm, opening up the chest, open twist, breathe in. Breathe out, sink in. Feel the beautiful stretch and lengthening in the left adductor. Inhale. Exhale. Sink hips a little bit lower. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, full breath in. A long breath out. Hands through center, finding your Prasarita pose again. So both toes to knee, hands to the floor, or forearms down, and just feel that nice release through the neck, through the shoulders, in your breath. And last bit of tension melting off neck and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, coming back up onto your hands as you walk your hands to your left foot now. Left foot out on the 45. Frame your foot. You can just stay here, right? Just a low side lunge. Or finding your surfer's lunge. The right toe flips up to the sky. Left elbow pushes your left knee out. Now stay here. Try to keep the left heel down if your body allows that. So first feel the right adductor release. That's your inner thigh. Now breathe in and open up. Just surrender to wherever you are. Your practice is beautiful. Breathe it in. Breathe out your hips. Letting go of tension. And find a little more wherever you are in this pose. Breathing in. Breathe out your hips. 2 more breaths. Just feel the breath. Letting go on that out breath. Once more, inhale. And exhale, release the hands to the floor, walking back to the center, finding once again Prasarita pose. But this time, maybe grab the inner ankles and pull your chest through your thighs. How good does that feel? Crown dips towards the mat. Feel the release all the way down to the tailbone. One slow, long in breath. Releasing out breath. Release the hands to the floor. Heel toe your feet in, so now your feet are together. Feet are together or slightly apart. We're going to find our Utkatasana pose or chair pose. So hands down to the mat, and then begin to lower your hips slowly, slowly, gently. And then lift your chest and your arms, sink low into hips. So chair pose or Utkatasana pose, lowering hips, lift your eye gaze, relax the shoulders, breathe in, breathe out your hips. 2 more breaths, inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise. Your right knee lifts, knee to chest pose. Trust your standing leg. Relax the shoulders. Water dancers, you're gonna push the thigh behind you. Keep the chest lifted, don't dip, and just push your thigh behind. Soft bend in the standing knee. Again, we lift, knee to chest pose. Trust your standing leg. Water dancers, push the thigh behind you, keep the knee bent, open your chest. Again, knee to chest. Breathing, feel strength. Exhale, water dancers. Transitioning warrior 3, dipping your chest down towards the floor. Extend your right leg and slowly allow the chest to dip down. Push your thigh up and breathe. Rise, Tadasana pose. Fingertips tap at the top. Exhale as you bring your hands to your heart space. Come into loving energy. Inhale, Tadasana pose. Separate the hands, steady your eyes. Trust your right leg as your left knee floats up. Steady your eyes. Clear the mind. Wherever you are, be in it. Water dancers, float the thigh behind. Keep the chest up. Trust your body. Open the chest. Knee to chest pose. Slowly take your time. Fingertips to the sky. And exhale, water dancers, push the thigh behind. Open the chest. Once again at knee to chest pose. Centered and present. This moment. Push your thigh behind. Stay right here in the now. Floating warrior 3. Dip your chest slowly down, extend the leg, and float your thigh right up to the sky. Really trusting the standing leg. Take one more breath here. We rise, Tadasana pose, feet together, fingertips tap at the top. Exhale, bringing your hands to heart and Anjali Mudra, love and light. Extending fingertips to sky, Tadasana pose. We sweep the arms wide, finding your forward fold, soft bend in the knees, holding here, lift the navel towards the spine, feel the release down the lower back. Rotate your whole body back to your right wall. Stay here and just feel the release down into your lower back. Inhale fully and exhale fully. From here, you're gonna step back into a high plank position. High plank, so shoulders are directly over your wrists. Back hand furthest for me comes under the shoulder. Rotate to me for a side high plank. Feel free to come onto your bottom knee. I'm just gonna hold here. Feel strength, feel heat, feel lots of energy in this pose. We lift the hips just for 4, 3, and 2, 1. Beautiful, hold it there. Come back into your high plank position. Downward facing dog, float the hips up, push the heels down, push your chest towards your thighs, allow shoulder blades together. Tuck your chin, roll through spine, come back into your high plank posture. Holding here. Front hand underneath you, right in the midline, and then rotate towards your back wall. Hand to sky. Feel free to come onto bottom knee as you like. Stay here, feel strength, heat, and energy. We lift the hips for 4, 3, and 2, and hold. Back down into your high plank posture, holding. And then lift the hips back up into your downward facing dog. Push the heels down, squeeze shoulder blades together. We're going for one vinyasa flow or have a child's pose break. Inhale, roll through spine, coming into high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows hug the body. Inhale, push the floor away, spinal extension, active bottom thighs. Exhale, lifting hips high, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, lift the heels, crouch posture, look forward. Front foot steps outside of front wrist. Land the back knee softly. Uncurl toe, low lunge, twist. Really opening the hip, breathing in. Find length in that top arm. Exhale and wrap your back. Roll top shoulder back. Look behind you if you can. Breathe in. Breathe out, feel tension. Leave that bottom hip. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Hands come down. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Hips high, heels down. One vinyasa flow or sit it out with the child's pose. Inhale, roll through spine. Exhaling at chaturanga, elbows hug the body. Find your spinal extension as you push the floor away. And then float the hips up, finding your beautiful down dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, crouching, look forward. Back foot outside of back wrist. Land the bottom knee softly. Uncurl the toe. Open chest to back wall as you lift the top hand to the sky, low lunge twist. Breathe in. Breathe out your bottom hip. Inhale. Exhale, the top arm wraps the back. Roll the top shoulder back. Feel the change you have generated in your body. Inhale. Find more rotation on that exhale. 2 more deep breaths. In and out. Once again, inhale. And exhale. Hands come back down. Stepping back once again, finding your downward facing dog. Push the heels down. And this time we come into dolphin pose. So you can come down to your forearms, knuckles together. Feel free to lower to your knees. That'll just be dolphin and child's. All right, we're gonna lift the heels and push your chest towards your thigh. You should feel the crown of the head come closer to the mat. And I want you to feel the muscles in your upper back. Really igniting the upper back. Now feel free to just stay there or reach your forehead towards your thumb or sternum to thumb. Again, find your dolphin. Lift your heels even higher. Push your chest towards your thigh with the energy that's going to ignite you all day. Inhale, forehead to thumb or sternum to thumb. Again, we lift the hips up. Lift the heels, chest pushes towards the thighs. Really ignite your upper back and then find a little more. Once again, we go forehead to thumb or sternum to thumb. And lift your hips up, finding your biggest dolphin. Lift the heels, chest towards the thigh. Take a slow, long breath in, a long breath out. Let's have a child's pose, well deserved. Come onto your knees, spread the knees wide, and reach the hands towards the top of the mat. Slow inhale, and a long exhale. And reach your hands towards me as far as you can, and then push your back hip down and towards your heel. You can rest your head down if you like. Close your eyes if that feels good. Just take a moment to feel what you've created in your body. The heat, the energy, the vitality, the reconnection internally. One more slow breath. Letting go of any tension right out your hip.
slowly walk your hands through the center, walk your hands away from me, and front hip pushes down towards your heel. You can rest your head down if you like. Close your eyes. Just take some slow, deep breaths. Connecting to the change you have generated in your body all through your wise and noble choice to be here on your mat. Just let it settle in. One more really slow, long breath. And let it out. Helping yourself up. We're just going to finish with a moment of stillness. So just sitting however you're comfortable. You can sit on a yoga block or a jump or something, or you can just sit here if this is comfortable for you. So just resting your palms open, close your eyes. And let's take a deep breath in below your belly. So can you breathe into the space just below the belly, but relax the shoulders, the fullest breath that you can. On your out breath, choose to let go of anxiety, uncertainty, and any negative energy, letting it go from your being. Do that again, breathing into the space just below your belly, so to the depth of your being. As you exhale, letting go, uncertainty, anxiety, resistance, let it go. On your next breath in, just allow positive energy to fill you, a smile to uplift you. Just staying connected to the peace, the joy, the life that is always there behind the chatter. As you flutter your eyes open, just bring your hands to your heart space, dipping your chest down with love, with light, always. Namaste. Thank you, lovely friends. Enjoy the rest of your day and keep smiling. Stay well and healthy.